God says, I had to remind myself that the goodness of God is not dependent on whether or not my season changes. And God is not only good in the good times when He blesses me or when I break through. God is still good. But God is still good in my waiting season. He is still good in my suffering season. He is still good when life gets hard. He is still a good God when I'm feeling down or weary. Yeah, I had to remind myself that God is indeed good all the time. And all the time God is good. God is still good. You see, Jesus said in Luke 18 verse 19, no one is good except God alone. Then, in 1 John 1 verse 5, John the Evangelist said, God is good because He is light, and there is no darkness at all. God is still good. Friend, God will always do what is good, what is true, and what is right. God's goodness is part of His nature, and He cannot contradict His nature. He doesn't harbor any evil in Him, and His intentions and motives are always good towards you. God will always do what is right, and His plans for you will always be good. God is still good. Listen, if holiness and righteousness are part of His nature, how can He do anything that is unholy, unrighteous? He has set the standard of what good is. Therefore, He is the standard of all that is good. Today you may not be knowing why you had to wait for certain things. You may not be knowing why certain things have happened in your life. You may not be knowing why you receive the things that you do not desire in your life. You may not be knowing why you felt your life was meaningless. You may not be knowing why you felt alone even when I was with you. You may not be knowing why you had to face a lot of struggles in your life. But you keep on believing. I have plans for everything happening in your life. You are yet to see more blessings out of everything. Happens for a reason and a purpose. Trust in me. God will not lead you on your bad days. God is planning something big in your life. Follow God in any situation. If you're working, pray. If you're anxious, pray. If you're angry, pray. Always pray. Prayer has power. If you're happy, pray. The answer is yes, you will get what you prayed for. Make room for what you love. Be patient. The universe is moving the pieces around. God is on your side. I am not lucky, I am blessed. Everything I have in my life is because of God's grace and mercy. Walk with God. He is the one who will keep you on track. No one is ever too lost to be saved by God's amazing grace. God is still good. If God is good, that means then certainly, as His word says in Romans 8 verse 28, and we know that God causes everything to work together for the good of those who love God and are called according to His purpose for them. Type Amen and like the video if you truly believe in God.